We all know a series of tropes comes together to form a genre, but Isekai is unique in the fact that it started out as one of the most contentious forms of online literature, fanfiction, specifically familiar of zero fanfiction. Now, pay close attention. During the advent of Japan's cell phone novel boom, people needed a place to post these stories, and as a result, several sites were launched, but none as important as our focus for today, Shosetsuka ni Naru, or shosetsu.com. The site started out as a place for people to post their amateur writing and supported literature of all kinds, from blog posts to journals, etc., but they were not prepared for the storm that was about to take over their site in the form of the familiar of zero fanfiction. This site, plus the release of this series, was the perfect storm that gave birth to a plethora of works that spawned more works, which in turn spawned more. It was crazy and created what we know today as Naruke, or the proto-isekai genre. So many of the isekai tropes we know and love today come from these fanfictions, to the point that if you look really carefully, you'll see references in anime like ReZero. But the amount of fanfiction was so much it began overshadowing the other pieces of literature on the site, and the creators said to themselves, well, I'm not trying to make the next archive of our own, and so fanfiction was banned. Writers who had made a name for themselves with fanfiction didn't want to leave the site and lose their followers, so they turned their hands towards writing original stories with these tropes they loved so much. Stories like Mushoku Tensei and others were born from the Naruke movement. And the rest, as they say, is history. As you know, these tropes continued to grow and evolve until they became the standard genre of isekai. We have Tensei, reincarnation, Tenni, transmigration, Shokan, summoning, and Naru, OP protagonist or protagonist that gets OP.